Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom One, and I am back with another video. Okay, Azealia Banks was on Access Hollywood. And she was talking about the story and the altercation that she had at Russell Crowe's party. Now, she tried her very best to get very emotional and try to get tears to come out of those lying eyes, okay? But I digress, all right? Now, what she is claiming that, for those who've been living under a rock, that she was at Russell Crowe's party and RZA took her there and she got into it with a certain female, and the next thing you know, Russell Crowe picked her up and took her out of the room, removed her from the room, and spit on her and called her the N-word. Now, for those out there who don't know what the N-word is nigga, all right? So, you got that coming from Azealia Banks. You also getting that she feels and she believes that RZA is protecting Russell Crowe and his friends because RZA is protecting his white friends, which is kind of ironic coming from Azealia Banks, because correct me if I'm wrong, Azealia, don't you bleach your skin and date white men? Now, I'm not saying you cannot do that, all right? I am clearly not saying you cannot have an interracial relationship, all right? But how you gonna call this man, a coon when you doing the coon dance too, all right? But I digress, all right? Now, what RZA and several other people are saying is that Azealia Banks got out of control. She pointed a glass at some female's face and threatened to cut her. Now, they're making Russell Crowe into this quote-unquote gladiator, or this superhero. He comes to the rescue, picks up Azealia Banks, escort her out of the party area, and removed her. Now, he didn't. Now, there are some reports that some people say that they saw Russell Crowe spit, but he did not spit on her. And no one is not collaborating the fact that did he call Azealia Banks the N-word. Everyone's saying that never came out of his mouth. Now, when you're talking about Azealia Banks and Russell Crowe, these two are questionable individuals because they have a lot of dirty laundry in their past to kind of make you want to think that maybe these two, even though these two have issues, maybe we should really take this story a little serious when you're talking about Russell Crowe and Azealia Banks. Now, Azealia Banks is cray-cray. I mean, she is cray to the K, all right? She's the type of individual that you know for a fact that is under some medication. And if she doesn't take her medication, you're going to get an event like this. She can go 0 to 100 real quick when you're talking about her emotional roller coasters, all right? Now, I'm not excusing the fact that Russell Crowe, he has like a lot of dirty laundry in his past. And if you get him under that sauce, if he gets a little tipsy, if he gets a little drunk, you may get him to act a fool and have a crazy event like this. But I'm tending to believe, especially RZA, that this never happened, all right? I think what really went down was Azealia Banks thinks that she was the Azealia Banks 5 years ago with that hit, with that one and only hit, and think that she can just push her weight around and talk to people any kind of way. And she met her match, all right? And she did not like that, all right? Normally, when she's in the room, she thinks that she is the big dog. But there was a bigger dog in the room when you're talking about Russell Crowe. Now, excuse me, y'all. this is going to really stunt Azealia Banks as an actress, because she is getting a lot of good acclaim from starring in a movie that RZA has directed and produced. And they say that, she's awesome in this movie. And this event is going to keep her out of the Hollywood circle. Not a lot of producers, directors, or studios are going to hire her ass, all right? Because she is emotionally unstable. It's one thing if you're talented, because your talent can take you a lot further. But when you're not talented and you are cray-cray, it's not going to get you anywhere, all right? Nobody's not going to split the bill on you. Nobody's not going to let you star in a motion picture movie. So I think it's going to really stunt her career in Hollywood, all right? And ultimately, the best thing for her to do is just go ahead and take this L like Meek Mills does and let this shit pass, let this shit ride out, because the longer she keeps talking, the worse it's going to get for Azealia Banks. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom One, and I am out. Deuces.